So here's the thing about this week, Aries. The sky is asking you to do the one thing that feels impossible, which is nothing. Saturn is sitting right on top of your sign, and the lesson it is teaching you is that sometimes the bravest move is staying exactly where you are. Venus is moving through Leo right now, which means love feels big and dramatic, and you want to make grand gestures. But Saturn sitting on your sign is asking you to slow down, to let someone come to you instead of chasing. This week, try receiving instead of pursuing and see what shows up. Mercury is squaring your sign this week, and that creates a kind of mental friction that can leave you feeling wired and restless. Your body is asking for stillness even when your brain wants to keep going. One thing you can do before Sunday is take one full hour with no phone, no task, just you and quiet. That Mercury square is also touching your work communication, so this is not the week to fire off the email you have been drafting in your head. Wait, let it sit. Before Friday, reread anything important before you hit send, because the friction in the sky can make your words land harder than you meant. Jupiter in Cancer is forming a supportive angle to your finances right now, and it is favoring slow and steady over big risks. This is a good week to put something aside, even a small amount. One practical thing, set up an automatic transfer to savings before the week ends, even if it is tiny. The biggest thing happening is Saturn conjunct your sign, and this transit only comes around every 29 years. It is here to teach you about patience, about building something that lasts, about earning your wins the slow way. Watch for moments this week where you want to force something, and ask yourself what would happen if you just waited. Okay, so the theme coming through strongest from your horoscope is this tension between action and rest. Saturn is asking you to stop pushing, but that feels impossible for you. So the question for this pick a pile is, what happens when you stop pushing and let this week carry you? I have 3 charms for you. Pile 1 is the brass compass, something old and reliable that points you toward true north. Pile 2 is the cracked mirror, still showing you the truth but with a fracture running through it. And pile 3 is the struck match, a single flame just catching full of potential. Take a breath and notice which one your attention goes to first. Do not overthink it. Whichever charm you feel pulled toward, that is your pile. You can watch all 3 if you want, but start with the one that called you. All right, brass compass. Your first card is the Chariot reversed. And honestly, this is so on theme for what Saturn is asking of you right now. The Chariot upright is all about willpower, about grabbing the reins and forcing things to go your way. But reversed, it is showing you that the harder you grip, the more everything spins out. This week, the direction feels unclear because you are trying to steer something that needs to steer itself for a minute. Your second card is the King of Pentacles reversed. This king is usually the picture of stability, someone who has built something solid and knows how to maintain it. But reversed, there is this energy of overworking, of grinding yourself down, trying to hold everything together. You might be putting so much into being reliable for everyone else that you have forgotten you are allowed to need things too. This week, notice where you are giving more than you have. And your third card is the Four of Swords reversed. The Four of Swords upright is literally a card about rest, about stepping back and recovering. Reversed, it is telling me you have been skipping that step. You have been running on empty and calling it strength. But here is the thing. This card reversed is not just describing the problem, it is also the prescription. The answer for your week is to stop treating rest as something you will get to later. So brass compass, your guidance for this week is to stop trying to force a direction. The compass works best when you hold it still. Before Sunday, I want you to take one full day or even half a day where you do not make any decisions, do not push any projects forward, do not try to fix anything. Just let the needle settle. That is how you find north again. Cracked mirror. Your first card is the Ace of Swords reversed. The Ace of Swords upright is this beautiful moment of mental clarity, of cutting through confusion and seeing the truth. But reversed, the blade is dull. Your thinking is clouded right now, and the harder you try to figure something out, the more tangled it gets. This week is not the week to make a big decision. Your mind needs more information than it currently has. Your second card is the Lovers reversed. And look, this does not automatically mean something bad is happening in your relationship. What it does mean is that there is some kind of misalignment, either between you and someone else or between what you say you want and what you actually want. The Lovers reversed asks you to get honest about a choice you have been avoiding. Something is not lining up, and you know it. Your third card is the Moon upright. This is such an interesting card to pull after those two reversals. The Moon is about intuition, about the things you sense but cannot prove, about trusting the feeling even when the facts are not clear yet. With your thinking clouded and a choice feeling off, the Moon is telling you that your gut already knows something your head has not caught up to. This week, pay attention to what you feel in your body, not what you can logic your way into. Cracked mirror, your guidance is to stop trying to think your way to an answer this week. The crack in the mirror is not a flaw. It is showing you that clear reflection is not available right now, and that is okay. Before Sunday, write down what your gut is telling you about the situation you keep turning over in your mind. Do not edit it. Do not argue with it. Just write it down and let it sit. The clarity will come, but not through force. Struck match, your first card is the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords upright is sharp, clear, and boundaried. She says what she means and means what she says. But reversed, there is something getting in the way of that clarity. Maybe you have been biting your tongue when you should speak, or maybe you have been harsh when you meant to be honest. This week, notice where your words are not landing the way you want them to. Your second card is the Seven of Wands upright. And this is such an Aries card. The Seven of Wands is about standing your ground, about defending something you have built, even when it feels like everyone is coming at you. This card is telling me that something is worth fighting for this week, not with aggression, but with persistence. You might feel outnumbered, or like you are the only one who sees what you see. Keep standing anyway. Your third card is the Ace of Wands upright. Oh, this is beautiful. The Ace of Wands is pure creative fire, a new beginning, an idea that lights you up, an opportunity that makes you feel alive. After the Queen reversed and the Seven, this Ace is telling me that something new is trying to be born through you this week. You have been defending your ground, and now the reward is a spark of something fresh. Struck match. Your guidance for this week is to protect the flame, that new thing trying to emerge, whether it is an idea, a project, a conversation, or a feeling, it is still fragile. Do not share it with everyone yet. Do not let anyone talk you out of it before it has had a chance to catch. Before Sunday, take one small action toward this new thing, even if it is just writing it down or making one phone call. Feed the fire while it is young. Aries, whatever pile you chose, the thread running through all of this is the same. Saturn is teaching you that strength is not always about pushing forward. Sometimes it is about holding still and letting the right moment find you. This week, try winning by not fighting. I will see you next week.